Hi there, Aries. Welcome back. Okay, guys, let's get into this. See what is going on. So, if you are new here or if you are a cross watcher, welcome. Come on in, grab a seat, join us. Just so you know, this is an all Aries channel. This is a general reading, guys. So, it might not resonate with everyone. Spirit, can we get some information for Aries? Can we get some information for Aries? Let's see what we got. Okay, so you might be needing some time of rest here. You know, some time of getting some kind of clarity, because it looks like you're planning something. I feel like you're planning something, trying to get some, or maybe you're trying to return to somebody. Let's go ahead and keep going, see what else comes out. Maybe you're trying to return to something, or you're trying to get back to something. Trying to get yourself in order somehow, okay? Like you're trying to get yourself in order. Let me pull out some more cards. Oh, I know I saw a flipper, guys. I saw a flipper. I don't know what happened to it, but this one fell. Okay. So there's like some chaos going on around you, Aries. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Let me see. You have some kind of chaos going on around you. Okay, something that's really stressing you out. You're really trying hard to return to something, trying to rebuild something, trying to get, I want to say, control back in your life. You know, something that, you know, somebody around you might be regretting, or you might be regretting something here. Something that you possibly feel like you left out on, or something, got left out in, or something that you left behind, maybe even a part of yourself, right? Part of yourself that got left behind. What is this? Okay. So it feels like, you know, there's a part of you here that got lost. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like something in your life got lost here. And whatever it is, it's something that you are worried about, or you're stressed about, or you have some kind of fear about. Yeah, maybe even fear. Yeah, I would say that. Something is stressing you out. You don't want to see, or you're like not really wanting to see the truth about something here, the possibilities of something. That's what I'm getting. So there's something that's going on. You're like, yeah. Give me a second here, guys. You are protected, though. You do have some protection going on while you're going through this. So you're struggling, but you do have protection, though, the whole time. It's like you're being surrounded by your angels. Your angels are here protecting you during this time of stress. They're here to help guide you. Yeah, they're here to help guide you here. You're going to be receiving some kind of gifts. You're going to be receiving some kind of, I want to say, visions, okay? Like the angels around you are coming to you to give you some visions, but it's also, I see stress around you. I see some negative energy that you're having to deal with at this time. And it has something to do with you possibly, you know, feeling like you have to return to something. Go, hey, this is something that you're regretting. Maybe you feel like you need to, or you're being forced to, right? Being forced to return to something that you don't want to face, and it's causing you a lot of depression. Guys, this reading might not be for everybody. This is for somebody, but this is not for everybody, I'm sure. But you might even be feeling depressed. You might be, okay? Or you might be having little periods of depression. Yes, but you feel like you have to return to something, and it's like, it's something that you know. It's like something that you know, or something that you knew, and something that you have to be reminded of. Okay, I don't understand why that is saying that, but that is what I'm seeing. So it's something that you know, something that you already have knowledge about, something that you It's like you knew something. It's like you knew something. Oh, goodness. It's like you knew something. You learned something. You know something, but then you didn't act on it. Okay? It's like something that you didn't act on or something that you didn't carry out. And now your angels are here to make you go back to that. Okay? This might be something that you did before, or something that you like a lesson that you have learned in life, like something that you already knew. You're having to return to that. Okay, that's what I got. Like, this one's a more difficult one. This one's a very difficult one, guys. It's more like you have to go back to something to be able to start over again. Yeah. Now, there is somebody around you that has disconnected from you, or you disconnected from this person. Okay, like you got away from this person. You don't want to deal with this person. Maybe that's what you're having to go back to. You're having to, you're trying to have this fresh new start in life, okay? Or you're trying to, refocus, get your energy back, get your, get that drive back inside of yourself. But then you're having to, like, go back to somebody, or having to deal with somebody you don't want to deal with. And you may, or maybe you're waiting for, this could also indicate that you're like waiting for a response from somebody. Maybe you already went back and spoke to this person, or reached out to this person about something, and now you're like waiting for a response from this person. Whatever it is, it's definitely something that has really, it's taken its toll on you, It's something that is just really dragging you down, unfortunately, and like I said, might even be causing you to have depression because of having to deal with this person again, or that situation again. And this person that you're having to deal with, very well could be somebody that you had a lot of conflicts with this person, a lot of disagreements, a lot of competition between the two of you. There was a lot of friction. No, so that energy, that of remembering, of having to deal with that person, it's like it's all bottled up inside your stomach. It's like inside of yourself. I feel like you're upset having to do this. Like you're upset having to deal with that person again. Hmm. And you know that that person is like this with you because they themselves have some kind of personal issues in their own life, and they're like taking it out on you. And you know that this person's going to do that, and you know that that person's going to do it again. You know, they have personal issues going on, and they need somebody to emotionally beat up on, and it seems to be you for some reason, or this person's going to lash out on you for some reason, and you just know that they're going to do that. You already know that it's just going to happen. And it's like, it's going to happen, and you're going to have to push them away again. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's going to happen. This person's going to do that. There's like, there's possibly competition between the two of you, or there's some kind of disagreement. And when you hear from this person, you already know it's going to lead to an argument, and you already know you're going to have to distance yourself from that person. Yeah. Well, now, I want you to know that person is not that person. If you are waiting to hear from somebody for whatever reason you are contacting this person for, if, if this person, if this is your reading, that person has not reached out to you because it's like this person is feeling like, what's the point? Because you're going to give up on them anyways. I don't understand that, but that's what I'm getting. Like, what's the point of reaching out to Aries when Aries is going to give up on me anyways? It's giving me that energy. It's like this person is saying they're a hopeless case. They're a hopeless case. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. They're a hopeless case or something like that. They feel like, what's the point? You're going to push them away anyways. You're not going to listen. They feel very misunderstood by you. Okay. This person feels very misunderstood by you. They feel like it doesn't matter what they say. You're not going to listen to them. You're not going to hear them out. There's a lot of conflicts between the two of you. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was one card. Because it just looked like there was a shadow there. But yeah, this person feels like you don't listen to them. Okay? They're seeing that you don't listen to them. It doesn't matter what they say. You take it as whatever they say is kind of like combative, okay? Yeah. Like whatever they say, you're going to take it a certain kind of way. Or you're going to perceive them as being deceptive. You're going to see them as being a liar about something, or yeah, being a liar about something, okay? So this person feels like there's no point in trying to reach out to you, or maybe you're not the one that's trying to reach out to this person. Maybe, I mean, yeah, maybe it's not you. Maybe this is not you reaching out to that person. It very well could be this person has reached out to you, right, guys? Because remember, the roles can always be reversed, right? Okay, so put the energy where it belongs. I could be saying this is you're having to deal with this person, and you know what I'm saying? It's actually they're waiting to hear from you, right? And they're over here thinking, what's the point? Why do they keep doing this? They don't know, right? They don't know why they keep doing this, or why are they trying to reach out to you when they know you're not gonna listen? Okay, it's kind of like that kind of energy. Ooh, this is like a very almost personal reading, guys. Yeah. I don't even know if I should post this. But I will tell you something. I will tell you something. If this is you, if this person has reached out to you, okay, and this is you, then this person, the reason why they keep trying, okay, and that's what I'm getting, or maybe this is you, why you keep trying, is because the attraction here, it's like two magnets that want to come together. There's a pull between the two of you, and it's a very crazy type of pull that I'm seeing here. It's like I don't want to say it's toxic, because it's not showing up that it's toxic. It's not toxic. It's just very chaotic for some reason. It's like the two, like there's a pull between the two of you, and there's a lot of static. Like every time y'all get around each other, there's a lot of static. That's what I'm getting. I don't know, understand it, but that's what I'm getting. It's like y'all come together and there's static, electricity, there's excitement, but then y'all rub each other the wrong way. It's kind of like two porcupines trying to have intimacy with each other. That's for some reason that's what I'm getting. In my third eye, I'm seeing two porcupines trying to mate, and then they end up poking each other, and then they hurt each other and get away from each other, and then they want to come back together again, and then they do it again. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I hope I'm explaining that right. But I'm seeing like a lot of static for some reason between the two of you. And when I think of static, I'm thinking electricity, attraction. Yeah, that's what it is. A lot of passionate sex. So the intimacy must be really, really good. Okay, but the communication here between the two of you, it's it's like woo, like seriously, it's boggling my mind. Like even the thought process here, it's got me so confused. Um, because I have no idea which way this line is going. Yeah, I hope I'm making sense. I don't understand who. Uh, it's too hard to explain, but the communication between the two of you. There needs to be more of. I feel like there needs to be more of this. Okay, more of the six of coins here. There needs to be more of a giving. I want to say giving. There needs to be more giving on both sides in order for this to work out, more giving and less of the taking. Okay, I feel like that's what I'm looking at here, guys. More giving and less taking. Okay, because or there needs to be a balance between the two, because there's a lot of stress here, and the words. I feel like it's the communication here between the two of you that is really messing this connection up. Mm. This is either you or them or both of you. Y'all both want a fresh start here. But it just seems like things are so, I want to say like there's so much oh man, it's like there's a it's like emotions are really high. That's the word I'm trying to say. It's like the emotions are very high when y'all get together. It makes me feel like both of y'all might be water signs. Okay, like in other words, Aries, you might have water in your chart, and they are a water sign. Does that make sense? It's giving me. I feel like there's a possibility. Okay, um, and the reason why I think there's a possibility of that, of you having water in your chart somewhere, okay, and this person having water in their chart as well, is because of the high intensity of the emotions on both sides. And I feel like it's coming from both sides. I feel like this is electricity that's going back and forth. Okay. Yeah, that's what I feel. I do feel like this is a, back and forth kind of situation. So it's like if that person just looks at you wrong. Okay, what I mean is about the emotional, being very emotional on both sides. Like if that person looks at you in the wrong way, you get hurt. But it's not because of the look. Because if anybody else gave you that look, it wouldn't bother you. But because it's coming from that person, it's like it really bothers you. You see what I'm saying? And vice versa. If you like say you come and you tell this person something and there's just like the smallest little tone of disapproval in your voice, it really sets that person, I don't want to say sets them off, but I want to say that it does, it emotionally affects them, you know. And that seems to be the problem. It's like yeah, I don't know why I keep seeing like electricity going back and forth, you know, and porcupines, porcupines. But I feel like it's the high intensity of the emotions between the two of you. Yeah, too much. That's what it is. Just too much. Too much of a good thing can be bad, right? Too much of a good thing. Too much passion. Too much emotion. You know, can be a bad thing. This is the most like confusing reading I've ever done. And I think it's because of the high intensity of the emotion that's coming from it. You know what I mean? Like the emotion that I feel that's coming from it. It's like crazy. You know what? You got the sun card. Oh, like seriously? You have the sun card here? You and this person are going to end up together. I think y'all are in love with each other and y'all are driving each other crazy. And y'all are like driving me crazy trying to do this reading. Just trying to understand y'all. But I feel like y'all are going to end up together. It's kind of like I could hear you saying, oh, well, she's crazy, but she's my crazy. you know? And them saying the same thing, like, oh, he's crazy, but he's my crazy. That kind of thing. He's crazy, but he's my crazy. Or something like that. I do feel like y'all are going to end up together. I think it's going to take some time. I think the communication here needs to be worked out, okay, Aries? But overall, I feel like there is a good promising, a happy ending here. That's what I want to say. There is a happy ending here. You might want to see you might want to see a therapist, a couples therapist, okay? A couples counselor. What are they called? I don't know what they're called, but marriage therapy, marriage counselor, something like that. You might want to just see one of those, talk to one of them, just to learn how to communicate with each other. There needs to be there's a solution here. There's definitely a solution. And I do feel like with the Hermit card coming out first, it's like that's more of somebody stepping back and getting clarity. I think the two of you need to practice that more and more, especially when dealing with each other. just, step back. Don't take things so personal. Sometimes, everything is not always about you, right? For instance, I might get off the phone with somebody on the telephone, and I get a bad message or something that's really making me mad or upset or stressed out. And then somebody else comes and talks to me at that time. My tone of voice might not be so nice or so pleasing, right? And then the person I'm talking to, let's just say my daughter. My daughter comes and talks to me after I got off the phone. Well, first of all, she can tell like that when something's wrong with me. Like, she knows, right? Like, okay, what happened? As soon as I say hello, oh, what happened? So she already knows. But I feel like the two of you are going to get to that point eventually where y'all are going to get to know each other like that. Like I said, like, if something's wrong with me and my daughter calls and I say hello, she's like, oh my God, what happened? That kind of thing. I think eventually y'all will get to that point. Uh, it just looks like there's going to need to be some more, like I said, give and take, but more giving, you know? And I feel like what I mean by more giving is I mean more effort, especially when it comes to communication. Okay? Now, with the ace of pops over here in the sun, I feel like there is a there's a new beginning, there's a passionate beginning here. And it seems to be that it's going to lead you into happiness, into this sun. Okay? It is leading you in that direction. I'm going to leave this reading here, guys. Okay, this is for one of you guys, okay? It's all about the communication. But you do have the sun here as the final card, and that is really good, okay? That is really good. That's things working out in your favor, the way you want it, happiness, just being really, really happy and optimistic and having a new beginning and getting things your way, everything that you want, everything that you need, that's what it is. All right, guys, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, follow me into the next reading. Woo woo. Until next time, y'all take care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.